Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, audible. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we will wait 5 more minutes, then we will start. Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Aishwarya from University of Hyderabad. So today is our first tutorial class. So I'm going to teach about material science and engineering. So like it apart from SARS class, like what I mean it is we have to solve more problems and discuss the assignment questions, but I cannot discuss this like weak assignments here, like that is instructions were there for us, like it is a assignment for you, and we will next class we will discuss the assignments. Okay. So I think already now 2 week got over for the class. Hope you all can see the screen, right? Slides.
Yes, visible.
Yeah. So I hope you all listen the classes like video whatever shared in the NPTEL forum, because I am going to do the problems here today. I'm only going to discuss the problems here. Okay, so this is a 8-week course. After that, there will be exam also. So for in this 8-week course, the first 2 weeks are very fundamental syllabus are there, like whatever you learned in very basic, like what is crystal, Miller indices, how to define plane, etc. So today I'm going to give the problems, like we are going to solve the problem on first week topic, like lattice, crystal structure, Miller indices, and planes and direction, etc. So the problems mostly related to the X-ray diffraction and the plane, like how you can calculate Miller indices, how to decide the plane, those things. Okay, so like what we used to follow, like already. We'll give the problem first. You people have to try to solve it. Then let us like a discussion forum. Okay, not like I will solve and again later, not like that. We'll just keep it as a discussion forum. Okay, let us start then. Okay, here will be the first problem. So first few problems are related to X-ray diffraction and Bragg's law, etc. Okay, so the first problem is calculate the glancing angle of the plane 100 of a rock salt structure corresponding to the second order diffraction maximum for X-rays of wavelength 0.71 angstrom. So this is the first problem. So here just first we have to notice what are the parameters given. Okay, so here HKL values are given already. What are those values? 1, 0, 0. Now lattice constant also given, that is 2.814 angstrom, that we can write it as 2.814 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, now the lambda value which is also given, it is 0.714 angstrom. That's also you can written as 0.714 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, and it is a second order, so n is equal to 2. So these are the values which is already given in the problem. Now you have to find the glancing angle, like that angle theta. You have to calculate the theta here. So from the unit cell of rock salt, so for a plane 100, the interplanar spacing D will be a by 2. That's we already know. Okay, so for that we have to calculate the D value. So a by 2, it will be 2.814 times 10 to the power 10 divided by 2. So it will be 1.407 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, so we got the D value. Now what we have to do, we know the Bragg's formula. We have to use Bragg's law X-ray diffraction. So it is 2D sine theta is equal to n lambda. Substitute here all the values. So we have to find theta. Theta will be sine inverse of n lambda divided by 2D. You have to substitute all the values and please find the answer for it. Okay, so this is the first problem. Please try to find the answer and keep it in the chat box. What will be the angle value theta in degree? Okay. Let us others also. Yeah,
70.49.
yeah, 30.5 approximately. Okay, so here answer will be you have to substitute all the values sine inverse of 2 times 0.714 times 10 to the power minus 10 divided by 2 times 1.407 times 10 to the power minus 10. So the final answer will be 30.5 degree. So this is the first kind of problem. You have to calculate the angle theta. So you can see these similar kind of problems are already given in assignment also, and these kind of problems will ask in your exam also. Okay. Now next we will go to the next problem. Next problem is X-ray of wavelength 1.5418 angstrom are diffracted by 111 plane in a crystal at an angle of 30 degree in the first order. Okay, calculate the lattice constant of the cubic unit cell. So this is the question. So can anyone say how we can go find it? So okay, let us do one thing. First we will write the what are the parameters which is given. So here the lambda value wavelength which is given 1.5418, so that will be 1.5418 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay, now HKL value is given, so it is 111. Okay, angle theta also given in this problem 30 degree, and it is a first order, so n is equal to 1. Now you have to find the lattice constant, that is A. Okay, we have to find the lattice constant. Now we know the formula for interplanar spacing. So that is DHKL is equal to 8 times root of h square plus k square plus L square. Okay, and similarly we know the Bragg's law also, 2D sine theta is equal to n lambda. So using this you can first calculate the d value. It will be n lambda divided by sine theta. Okay, so it will be, first you have to calculate that. So n will be 1, lambda is already given 1.5418 times 10 to the power minus 10, n lambda divided by, okay, it will be 2 sine theta. So it will be that is 2d sine theta. Okay, so sine theta value you have to substitute 30 degree. Now what you will get is you have to find the d value. First you in okay, first you tell what is d value, find it, and from the d value you have to calculate a is equal to dhkl times root of h square plus k square plus l square. Okay, please find it and let me know how much answer you are getting for this. What is the d value as well as what will be the lattice constant a. So d value will be 1.5418 angstrom and a will be how much you are getting 2.67 angstrom. Yeah. Okay. So this also one kind of so here we are calculating the lattice parameter. Now next we will go to how to find the Miller indices, and similarly if the Miller indices given, how to detect a plane from the crystal system. Okay, so next problem, we have to identify the correct plane. Okay, so the first problem, I hope you all can see the figure. So it is a tetragonal system. Okay, tetragonal unit cell it is given. So the parameter 4 angstrom, 4 angstrom, 8 angstrom. So ABC values are given. Now what you have to do, you have to find the plane for it. Like for 1 to 4 Miller indices, what will be the plane for it, HKL values. Okay, in first case, the Miller indices given 1 to 4, right? So for this, first we have to get the reciprocal first. For like what is a normal procedure, we get the intercept and do the reciprocal and make the integer number. So here it is reverse you have to do. Miller indices is given, the point is given, you have to find the intercept and plot it here. So you have to take the reciprocal of it. So 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 4. So that will be the coordinate you will get it. So if you assume it, it will be 1 means it's whole plane. So if you are considering it as here, the first point, okay, this is A and this is B and here C. Okay, here 1 and 1 over 2 will be half of this and 1 over 4 means C by 4. C by 4 will be here. So this is like a triangular one plane like this. I hope all you are understanding this, okay?
We have to consider the 1 by 2 of 4 angstrom.
1 by 2 of 4 angstrom.
Okay.
You have to multiply 1 with A, half with B, 1 by 4 with C, like proportional. Now, can you say second one is a vector or a plane? Second question.
Vector.
Yeah, vector. So how it will be then?
It will be on the base face from
Hmm.
the front corner to the toward the origin actually.
Towards the origin. Really?
Yes. The direction will be like that. The say it will be going toward the origin.
It's away from the origin, right? So this is
Going
minus direction. Okay.
minus, yeah. So sir told to shift the origin, like assume some.
Yeah, if you shift the origin to this side, so there is no point. But if you shift the origin also, we should not change the direction, right? That's what's the rule. Okay. Now, this case, what will happen? If you didn't shift the origin, it will be like this. Okay? The vector will be. If you call it as a vector again, just like it will be here. If you shift the origin here, the vector will be then like here, parallel to it.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, fine, fine. No, got it, got it.
It's not touching C, so it will be 0 C part. And 1, 1 is there is like,
Can you repeat it once again?
yeah, actually the rule is two way you can represent it is. One you can represent because normally here it is showing as a real axis, right? There is no negative values is showing like plus A plus B plus C axis. So what you have to do, one thing you can do, you can extrapolate here to the negative axis, like negative B axis, then you can plot it here. So it is touching A axis and negative B and there is no C. So here then from this we can understand it is only passing through AB plane. Okay, now in AB plane which direction it should be? For that what we have to do, it is passing A positive direction, so it will be like here.
No, if I take a origin in the front face, in
In
the
the
front
front
face,
face means you are talking here.
the front face, yes, this space only. I mean this 100. Okay.
100, okay, here.
If I take origin at 100, then it will be a diagonal kind of stuff.
How it will be diagonal of which plane? Diagonal of this cuboid or
in a diagonal of this, I mean in the bottom face. I mean, are you getting
Okay, like
diagonal at the
this you are
bottom face?
saying. It is going inside, you are saying then.
Ha 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 ha. Ha. Yes, yes.
How it will go inside, because B is minus, right?
Huh?
If B is minus mean it should go other direction, not the inside direction. It should come out.
Yes, coming out. I mean, not inside this. I mean, yes, it is diagonally coming out of
It
this.
depends on your origin, the plot
Uh-huh.
will be there.
So
Okay.
we can take this front face as the origin.
Ah,
I
yes,
mean,
you
it
can. You
will.
can decide it, and when you are writing for exam NPTEL, you have to
Uh,
mention which one is your and draw it properly. That's it.
okay, okay, thank you.
And what about the third one? Will it be a plane or vector?
Plane
Ah, it will be plane. Yeah.
and parallel to AC plane actually. It will be
Parallel to
like
AC.
rightmost. It will be coming on the rightmost like some kind of right angle triangle.
Okay, let us. So here, what will happen? The intercept. What will be the intercepts? You can say that in x-axis it will be
Infinity
infinity,
one
1,
1/2.
1 by 2. So just we have to write it. So it is parallel to a-axis. Okay, that's what we mean by infinity. Now it is touching y-axis by 1.
1.
Hmm. So it will be, okay, assume here, okay, here is the 1. We are taking 4 answer 1. So here it will be, okay. Hmm. Then c-axis, how much it is? 1 over 2. Okay, if this is a full C, okay, we can take it as here half. Okay, now draw the line, and which is, it should be parallel to a axis, and it will be here. So this will be the
Oh, okay.
plane.
Okay, got it.
Ma'am, can you explain the third problem once again?
Yeah, if this kind of problem, what you have to do first, you have to find the reciprocal of this Miller indices value, then you will get the intercept of it. Okay, from the intercept you can mark exactly to the your unit cell, which is like whatever the crystal system, you can exactly match to your the unit cell. So in this case, what will happen? Our in this reciprocal will be 1 by 0, 1 over 1, 1 over 2. So 1 by 0 infinity, then 1, then 1 over 2. So these are the intercept, and this will be A intercept, this is B intercept, this C intercept, right? So A intercept we are taking, it is infinity, which means it is parallel to the A axis. Now we have to take the B intercept 1. So 1 meaning the total unit cell we are considering as a 1. So just give the total 4 will be 1. So the intercept will be here. Okay, now like 4 angstrom we are taking 1, so half of the c-axis, so c-axis till 8 angstrom, you have to take half of it. Now join that, so it is a plane, so the plane which is parallel to the a-axis, but it is passing through b and c, 1.5 plane. It is like that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, then we will go to the next problem. Okay, so this is just kind of problem. Miller indices is given and you have to find the plane or vector. Now next problem will be plane and vector is given. You have to identify the Miller indices.
See, okay, I'm getting confused in one thing. When I'm say, okay, I can see it is coming to the half. So I shall take it as 1 by 2 of 1 or 1 by 2 of 4.
It should be, or you can take normal 1 by 2.
Oh,
Otherwise, it will be 2 by 4, right? If you are taking proportionality.
oh, okay, okay. Got it.
Okay, then let us discuss one by one. Okay. So in first case, so what are the intercept we are getting? So it will be half of A, half of B, half of C, right? So the Miller indices will be reciprocal of it. So it will be 2, 2, 2. So this will be the answer. Now here the second problem, what it will be?
Oh, okay. This won't be 1 by 4 in the first one. The Z side C.
Hmm?
C will not be 1 by 4 or
Like we
okay.
are taking it as a by 2, B by 2, C by 2,
Oh,
like that.
okay, okay.
Second one, 101.
Yeah, correct. So if you see the second problem, it will be, it is passing A at 1. So A intercept will be 1 and it is parallel to the B axis. So it will be infinity. And next it is crossing C at 1. So it will be 1. So these are the intercept. Now the Miller indices will be 1, 0, 1. Now what about this vector?
2, 1 bar, 2,
2, 1 bar, 2.
1.
2.
Okay. Intercept will be how much? It is A,
Intercept will be 1
1.
minus 1 by 2,
That 1 by 2 bar. Okay, minus 1 by 2, then
1.
1. Then the vector will
Uh,
be reciprocal of it, right?
no, no, no. Here reciprocal. No, no, no.
Yes,
We
yes.
have to
Here we
multiply
have
with
to
1.
multiply. Yeah, I forgot. Just 2, then 1 bar. Okay, no need of comma. Then here 2. I hope all you understood. Then we will go to the next problem.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the A vector and B vector, it is written 4 angstrom, and at the C, it is written 8 angstrom. So why we are taking A by 2 in the first figure?
It's a generalized form, right? If you take ratio also, it will be like that. One is
Okay, okay.
8 angstrom, but the half will be 4 by 8. Then again you will get 1 by 2.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next problem. So this is related to Bragg's law, extra-D and all. So for NaCl, first order maximum for 100, 110 and 11 planes are obtained as 5.9 degree, 8.4 degree and 5.2 degree respectively. Which crystal structure is followed by NaCl? So how to find it then? So such kind of problems, what you have to do? Here, what are the things given? The angles given. So you can calculate sine theta. And if you take D100 proportional, D110 proportional to D111, how it will be? The proportionality 1 over sine theta 1 proportional 1 over sine theta 2 proportional to 1 over sine theta 3. Okay, substitute theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. This as you can take it as theta 1, this is theta 2, this is theta 3. Okay, you will get one proportionality and make it as a proper numbers. Then that proportion, how d1, d2, d3 is there, accordingly you can say that it is a FCC structure or BCC structure. I hope that you already learned. From there you have to identify it is which crystal is structure is followed by NaCl. That we already know which will be the NaCl, but you should check it is correct or not. What is the proportionality you are getting? Okay, if you substitute it will be 1 over sine 5.9 proportional 1 over sine 8.4 to 1 over sine 5.2. So what are the answers you are getting? 9.73 is to 6.84 and 11.03. What are these values? Can anyone got the answer? Can anyone tell you what will be the if you take this as a 1, then what will be another one? It will be 1 over root 2, and this will be 2 over root 3. So this for FCC structure, this ratio 4. So we can say that NaCl follows FCC structure.
Can you explain it once again?
Yes, just this actually, this proportionality and all we learned, I think, +2 level, like very basic things. So just these kind of things you have to just remember, like D100, here only angles are given, right? Angles are given and each planes are given. So if angles and each planes are there, then you have to find the crystal system is followed of which FCC structure or BCC structure, etc., face-ended, etc. For that, you have to do the ratio of it. Like actually D formula you already know. We are taking ratio. That's why 1 over sine theta. Theta value only differing from each. So do the proportionality and make it as a like proper number, like root value or whatever it is. You have to connect it. It may be FCC. Like we know that NaCl will be FCC structure, so you have to connect it and prove it. Like it is following.
No, I mean, even I can do it even without using this angle. If I take D100 to D110, it will come around 1.414 root 2. I mean, what is the necessity of using this angle then?
You can solve different method, but this is one way of doing it.
Uh,
You connect it.
I mean, even without this angle, we can do it. See, because D100 is to D110, it will come 1.414, say 1.2. Or root 2 by 1, anything. I mean, it's based on your choice. I mean, then what is the necessity of these angles? I mean, even though without using this angle, you can say it. If I take simply the planar ratio,
But without this angle, how you can check it? If you have only
then
D value, okay, D110, D100.
no, I mean D100 is to 110, it will come by 1.414.
Yes.
Huh? Our second component is 1.414.
Yeah.
So even without using this angle, we can do it.
Yes, you can do it that.
Okay, that's the thing. Because to be honest, I am unable to understand the last line. If I take this value 6.85
Yes,
divided by 9.73, it will come out 0.7. Okay. And if I take the third component 11.03 to 9.73, it will come around 1.13. I mean, only by seeing this value, it is very difficult to guess
difficult
whether
to.
it's 2 by root 3 or 1 by root 2.
Yes, yes, yes.
So there any other, suitable method? I mean, is there any other, easy method or not?
Their easy method, like first 100 110, you can connect it. 128414, we know already the value.
There is another easy method if you ignore this angle. Just joking.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, yes, yes.
Can you just tell what is this concept called actually? Fine, because I don't know. Measuring 12.
We
Okay.
frequently use it for alien investigation, but yes or no, if I'm not wrong, you can correct me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
please tell. It's okay.
Uh, This D1 is to D2 ratio is frequently taken for TM investigation. That's why I know this thing. I mean, but आपने बहुत डिफिकल्ट वे बोला मैडम.
Okay.
यहाँ से इस नंबर को देख के whether it is 1/√2 और whether it is 2/√3 ये गेस लगाना बहुत मुश्किल है.
Okay, okay. But I understood what you said.
Hmm.
Can you tell this concept where we can revise it actually? Okay. I don't remember getting it at my plus two or okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I will share uh, it. Okay, I will share it
Okay.
where you
Better.
can read it.
Better.
Okay, then we will go to. Shall we go to next problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So next problem you can already solve. You can solve it because these same kind of problem we already solved. You have to find just D, interplanar displacing.
Then the answer will be 2.08 angstrom.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. 2.086.
Okay. So just solve it here. So here what are the values are given? N is given first order and lambda is given
Theta is given.
1.54 angstrom. So convert into meter and theta is given 21.7 degree. This is a direct substitution. So 2d sine theta is equal to n lambda. From there you have to find the d value. It will be n lambda by 2d sine theta. So it will be around, you will get 2.083 to the power 10 to the minus 10 meter. So it will be 2.08 angstrom. It's a straightforward question. Okay, now we will go to the next problem. Okay, so in this problem the spacing between the principal planes in a crystal of NaCl is 2.82 angstrom. It is found that the first order Bragg's reflection occurs at 10 degree. What is the wavelength of X-rays? At what angle the second order reflection will occur, and what is the highest order of reflection seen? So I think first two questions are very easy. So please try to solve it. What will be the wavelength and what will be the angle for second order? So there you have to just give n is equal to 2. This formula will be same.
Then wavelength will be 0.97 angstrom.
Yes.
And the angle of the second order reflection is 20.06.
Yes. Now how we will calculate the highest order?
And theta will be 90.
Then sin theta will be
Theta will be 1.
1. Yeah, that is the condition.
Hmm. From 5.81, it is calculated, but in round figure
Yes,
it will
ma'am.
be 6 or 5.
It should
Yes,
be
ma'am.
5. You have to
Okay.
like it's not reached to 6, right? So you have to take n is an integer, so 5 will be the answer. Okay, let us solve then. So what will be the wavelength? So the parameter which is given, d is given, it is 2.82 angstrom. Okay. Now n is given 1 and theta is given 10 degree. So you have to just calculate the direct way, 2d sin theta divided by n. Just substitute the values, 2 times 2.82 times 10 to the power minus 10 times sin 10 divided by 1. So it will be 9.79 angstrom. No, times 10 to the power minus 11 meter, that it will be 0.97 angstrom. Now second question, it is given that second order, so n is equal to 2, then theta you have to give sine inverse of n lambda divided by 2d. There you can write it as, substitute all the values, then you will get the answer 20.31 degree. Now what is remaining? C. C for higher order, so maximum value of sine theta will be 1. That angle is 90 degrees. So n max will be what? 2d sine theta max divided by lambda, because lambda cannot change, d also cannot change, only you can change the sine value, means theta value. So it will be 2 times 2.82 times 10 to the power minus 2 divided by lambda value. You will get the answer 5.76. So if you see here 5.76, so n is a integer, so you can take it as a 5.
5.76, whether it is convenient to take 5 or 6.
Hmm?
Whether it is convenient to take this 5 as 5 or 6, because it is 5.76.
Yeah, but normally it will take as a 5, the combined.
Uh, Sorry, I'm not getting.
Mm.
5.76, it is more than 5.5, na? Then,
Yeah, I understood what you are saying, but we won't consider it as a like that. What will be the highest number you are getting, that we will consider it. We are not, if it is 6 point something, then it will be 6.
okay, okay, thank you.
Understand?
Thank you.
I hope all you got the answer. So we will go to the next problem. Next problem is so easy. You have to calculate the smallest glancing angle at which K copper line of 1.459 angstrom will be reflected from crystal having atomic spacing 4.255 angstrom. Okay, so here you have to just use the Bragg's law and find the theta value.
Ma'am, answer is 10.48.
Yeah.
Madam, atomic spacing and planar spacing, are they analogous?
What?
This atomic spacing,
D both are same.
okay, fine.
What you take n value here?
Smallest angle, that means first order reflection.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I hope all of you got the answer, right? Okay, now we will go to some not problems, some descriptive, not even descriptive, also some multiple choice questions. Okay, just like a direct problems. See the first question. The presence of concentration of sulfur in steel may reduce reduce the high temperature mechanical properties of steel or enhance the low temperature mechanical properties of steel, enhance the high temperature mechanical properties of steel, or reduce the low temperature mechanical properties of steel. Which one will be the answer?
It is the high temperature property.
A, ma'am. Reduce the high temperature mechanical properties.
Um, it will be reduce the low temperature mechanical property, right?
Oh. No, madam, it will be high temperature mechanical property.
Due to hot shortness, ma'am.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It will form a continuous stream of FES onto the grain boundary, which is basically a low melting utility with respect to iron, isn't it?
Can you please tell once again?
It will form a continuous stream of this FES onto the grain boundaries. It is a low melting constituent, so consequently the high temperature property will deteriorate.
Hmm. So it will reduce the high temperature.
D will be for correct for phosphorus. For sulfur, it will be A actually.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
So if you add sulfur, what will
FES onto the grain boundary, for which we have to add manganese,
okay?
so
So
that
it will be answer A. Okay, what about the second problem?
D,
What about D or B?
D, ma'am. It has metallic bond with a strong attraction between positive ion.
B, ma'am.
It will be B, right? It has a covalent bond with strong
Yes,
covalent bonds with
covalent bond.
metals.
Yes.
Now what about the third question?
P, ionic. No,
Not ionic.
okay, it's non-directional. Okay.
Covalent.
Yeah, covalent. That's right.
Covalent.
And fourth problem is very easy. Question is, what will be the answer?
Lattice.
Hmm. P-dimensional arrangement of atom. Atoms we are asking.
Made of
Crystal,
crystal.
ma'am. Crystal.
It's crystal. Now, next. Fifth one.
7.
14.
It will be 7.
14.
7, 7. Non-primitive cells are 7. Okay.
Madam, non-primitive cells means?
Which is not primitive, right? Like,
Uh,
uh, for example, mm, if you take crystal phase group, okay,
Huh?
you can see there are FM 3M, 3 bar M, or PNMA,
Hmm.
PBCM, like that. So many space group, you know, right? 230 space group. In that, wherever it is starting with P, these all are primitive cell itself,
Okay, okay.
and whatever other, like it will be phase ended.
Acha.
Its naming is like that. So there are seven main, and other are combination of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now, next one problem you have to solve it. Okay. Just you have to use the Bragg's rule.
Only 5 minutes more. C.
D root 3 by.
Yeah, C is the answer. What is 5 minutes more? Okay, how to solve it? Lambda is equal to 2d sin theta divided by 2. Substitute sin 60 and d value, then you will get the answer. There is no d value, you have to take d as it is, so root 3d by 2. Okay, next problem. What is the maximum wavelength in nanometer? You have to say, which we can use for diffraction from 100 plane of a BCC crystal having lattice parameter 6 angstrom. Just remember it should be in nanometer, okay?
And 0.85.
No, calculate it once.
Eight point four into 10 to the power minus 10. I mean, it was option D.
No, it will be 8.5 to the times 10 to the power minus 10. The question is in nanometer, so it will be
8.5 actually in nanometer.
huh.
8.5.
No, 0.85, right? Okay, okay, we'll solve it. Just
Achha, it is sorry, it's
First
in
option.
angstrom. Okay, fine.
The
Angstrom.
first option will be right.
yeah, the first option will be the answer. So you have to do d is equal to a divided by root of h square plus n square plus k square. So substitute all the values. So it will be 0.6 times 10 to the power minus 9 divided by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 0 square. So you will get the answer 4.24 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay. Now We know the branch law n lambda is equal to 2d sine theta. So for maximum wavelength, if wavelength is maximum, then our sine theta will be 1. That we already discussed, which means theta is equal to 90 degrees. Now, our lambda will be 2 times 4.24 times 10 to the power minus 10 and sine theta, that is will be 1. So your answer will be 8.5 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter. Okay. This you can write as 8.5 times 10 to the power minus 1 times minus 9, right? So 8.5 times 10 to the power minus 9 times 10 to the power minus 1. So this will be 8.5 nanometer times 10 to the power minus 1. This you can take it here, it will be 0.85 nanometer. I hope all you got it, okay? Do anyone have doubt in the conversion?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So do the second problem in this. What is the Miller indices of a simple cubic which having plane intercept A, 2B, 3C? Do the reciprocal and make it.
Is it B?
Take the reciprocal and make it the proper indices.
It's B, ma'am.
B. Okay. So what you have to do here? You have to take the reciprocal. It will be 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3. Multiply with how much it will be. Okay, proportionality you have to maintain. So if you multiply with 6, it will be 6 v 2. So this will be the answer. Now, next problem. The plane bar 1 bar 1 bar 1 is parallel to which plane?
See,
C. So AB equals to. Okay, now do carefully the next problem. In this direction of a simple cubic unit cell, there are three vectors given.
Can you explain this 12?
It is normally it is easy. Here is a parallel to means if a bar you have to just
it's a mirror.
it's same. I think there is a noise in the same time. Okay, now we solve this. There are three.
Ma'am, direction A.
Direction is
Direction A is, ma'am, 1 bar 0.
1 bar 0. Or check that once again.
A shall be 1 bar 1 1.
A will be 1 bar.
1 1.
Is it touching z axis?
Okay, okay. Oh.
1 bar 1 0.
Yes, 1 bar 1 0. So where is your origin then for this case?
And this arrow starting point.
Here, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How to explain this? From here you have to go this direction, from there here to reach. So -1, b direction +1. That's why we got this. Okay. Now what about b?
One 1 bar 1.
Yeah, correct. Answer C also.
Can we extend this B once again?
Which one? First one. A.
No, B.
B. B. Okay. B. We have to consider origin here.
Which one, ma'am?
Here. B. B. Just consider our origin is here. Okay. Are you able to see
Okay,
that?
fine.
Then how to go? You have to go here, then here, then to reach end. Okay. So you are passing minus means plus x. So 1,
Mm-hmm.
then b direction opposite. So -1, which means 1 bar, then p. So it will
Okay.
be 1. B vector will be 1, 1 bar, 1. Now, what about C?
0 0 1 bar.
Correct. So how it is 0, 0, 1 bar? It is not touching A and B. So it will be 0, 0. And it is going.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear? One bar. I hope all you understood this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next problem. Next problem, do you remember sir already taught this? Find the plane, the same plane, but you have to find the parallel of it. Here, okay? The plane ABCD is parallel to which? First you tell what is ABCD plane.
Zero one one.
Plane is 0, 1, 1. So its mirror image will be?
0 1 bar 1 bar.
Yes. So how you said that it is 0, 1, 1 plane? Can you explain from the figure?
Yeah, because parallel to x axis, along y axis it is 1 unit positive side, and along z axis also 1 unit positive side.
Yeah, fine. Now, all of you remember how the hexagonal unit cell plane we have to explain, we have to express.
What will be the answer for this ABCD?
Hmm.
HKIL, ma'am, for hexagonal plane.
It is HKIL or HKTEL for
Ma'am,
hexagonal plane?
HKIL.
Okay, IL. Fine, fine. So, first one, what will be the values? First you say what will be the intercept, then you say what will be the plane.
It will be one bar, one, and then one bar, 0 and 1.
Okay.
Like A1, it is intercepting 1 unit.
Hmm.
Oh, no, no, okay, then
Okay,
okay,
A1
8,
intersecting 1 unit, that is correct. And B?
right. Okay, that should be A3. No. Okay, A3 will
Ma'am,
be
it's
no, 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 okay, something wrong.
101 bar 1.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, let us others also do. So A1, okay, intersecting 1. And what about to B axis? Is it touching B axis or parallel to B axis?
Parallel.
No, ma'am. It's not touching
So it will be
BX.
infinity. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
what about I? What about A3 axis?
-1.
It's in negative 1.
So minus 1. And what about C axis?
1.
1, ma'am.
Okay, now you take the reciprocal of it. What you will get?
Can you explain it once again? I'm not that much comfortable in this
Okay,
things.
okay, fine, fine. I'll explain it. So the you have to do H K I L. Okay. H is corresponding to A1 axis, K is corresponding to A2 axis, I is corresponding to A3 axis, and L corresponding to C axis. That is in the case of hexagonal system. Okay. Now other rules are same how you are doing normal tetragonal or cubic system. Okay. So what we have to do? How much it went to A axis? It's touching it 1, right? Intersecting. So it will be 1. And this plane is parallel to the B axis. So it will
This
be
plane is
infinity.
parallel to
A2 axis. They are
uh,
parallel, right? This is plane.
uh,
Axis is here. Both are parallel, right?
yes, yes, they are
So
both
it will
parallel.
be
Fine.
infinity. Got the point? Hmm. Now A3 axis is in this direction. See? But our plane is here. So it will be negative of A3. Got the point?
No.
How the A3 axis will be there? This is A3. So but our plane is here. Which means
A3 in backward direction, no?
but our plane is in forward direction,
Uh,
right?
uh, uh,
It will
uh.
be minus A3.
Minus A3, okay, fine.
So it will be minus 1.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now next is L means C axis. C axis means it's exactly intersecting on C axis here. It means 1.
Okay.
Okay. These are the intercept. Now you have to take
Mhm.
the plane. So it will be 1, 0, 1 bar 1. That's it.
Okay.
You got?
Mhm.
Hmm. Now try the second problem.
0001.
1.
It is a basal plane
Basal
only.
plane, ma'am.
Yeah.
Basal.
0001. There is only procession with C. So you can take it. What about the third problem?
1, 1, -1,
0.
and then 1.
1, 1 minus 1. It is not minus 1, right?
A3. Oh, okay, it is half.
It's
Okay, it is
off. It's
half.
off. It's off.
It's
It's
half.
half.
So. Mhm.
So it will be 1. half, C will be
0. No, 0.
okay. We are saying about
One.
that, right? It
Interest.
will be infinity. Now the plane will be 1, 1,
2
2
bar.
2
bar.
bar, 0.
0.
But definitely you can expect this one problem, okay? Hexagonal system. Did you see this problem earlier?
No.
Yes, ma'am. During lecture, ma'am.
No, no, not during lecture. Okay, let's
Assign.
start out. What about the assignment problems then?
It's in assignment. It is
Yes,
something
ma'am.
like that. It
Assignment
is there.
also. These problems are there, ma'am, in the assignment. Assignment 2.
Okay. So you have to submit which week? It's already submitted. Oh,
No, by
Ma'am,
8.
8,
By
8th
February 8th
Feb
we
is the
have to
last day.
submit.
oh then I'm
Ma'am, in
then I'm
assignment one,
expecting
these
7.
type of problems are there.
Somewhere in between, you please tell this Virgil's vector of dislocation.
What?
Virgil's vector of dislocation.
From
Because
where?
I don't. What is that actually? Because I don't know. It was. I don't think it was covered in last 5 sessions in class, and there's some problem on that actually. So okay, what is that? Virgil vectors of dislocation that you can tell. I'm not okay. In assignment, you can see the problem number 5 actually.
Um,
Assignment 1.
assignment 1. Okay. Actually, I didn't see this semester, this year assignment.
Problem number 5.
Okay, let me check it 1 minute.
Yeah, this question it is not given in this handout also. I mean handout or I mean this presentation also.
It was not discussed in the okay, class. So
Uh-huh.
If some problems, um, okay, actually, one thing you can do, if it is not discussed in the class, there is a NPTEL forum, right? You can communicate. Do you know that in the website there will be you can chat with the faculty member, who is the faculty. You can contact them in the forum. So there you can just mention it, okay? Because assignment will be evaluated, right? Further.
no, okay. If you are aware of the concept, if you are able to tell. Okay, you can tell. Okay. Maybe I feel like it may be something another name for some other term actually. Whether
Okay, that is actually. Do you know about dislocation, right?
yeah, Virgil's vector of dislocation.
Hmm. So it will be like in uh, what to say? It is a
Light
difference.
effect.
It is a difference between the distorted lattice. Okay, where the vacancy or the shape of the lattice. Like distortion means you can understand, right? It may be the um, vacancy also. Otherwise, the shape can
Oh,
change it. Okay,
okay, good.
so this vector will be the what you can. It is a difference between the distorted lattice vector. For example, if you say
Then I think this question has come prior actually. I think
Hmm.
probably this portion is going to be covered in some further session.
next classes,
So probably if you
Sir,
maybe
can.
third week it will be there.
sir, actually it is the content for which is covered in third week, but the question is given in this week one
Yeah.
assignment.
So, Asoria, can you pass on this message to sir that I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
This
I
thing
can
should be
also contact
conveyed.
the for
hmm.
more than
No,
one
anyhow,
week.
we'll do it from our side. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
you
Not.
should also do. Like I cannot always tell that you can in the NPTEL forum in your classroom. The on top there will be discussion.
Okay.
There you mention it. Okay, then he will consider the mark like whatever it is. So it will be in third week session.
Madam, is there any more question? I mean,
Yes,
other,
I think one more.
is it the last one?
No, it will be.
Thank you.
This is also straightforward question. You have to just calculate the lambda. This also are same in problem, right?
Generally, we have to take it as 1.
Ah, we have to take it as one.
Is it 1.53?
No,
Yeah,
2.8.
1.53.
It's heavy 2.84, no?
Yes, no, 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 sir. Actually, 2 theta value is given.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Because
Okay.
in XRD pattern,
Oh, okay. It's okay. 2D. Oh, 2 theta.
2 theta, sir.
So, okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. That graph that sir showed in the class, it was
Yeah, I versus 2
it was.
theta.
Oh, okay.
So, ma'am, is it over?
Wait, I'll solve it. So it will be 2 theta, so 44.65 degree. Then d value is given 2.02 angstrom and n will be 1. Okay, so according to Bragg's law, you can write it as n lambda is equal to 2d sine theta, because lambda will be 2 times 2.02 times sine 44.65 divided by 2. That will be 1.534 angstrom. Okay, so just remember what are the questions we went today. So this is our syllabus, right? So sir already taught till microscope, like week 2, right?
Ma'am, week 3 is
Actually,
done.
up to week 3.
If week 3 is done means then that question, whatever you asked, it will
Not
be
done,
also
ma'am.
after.
Not
We
done,
haven't
ma'am.
gone through
Already
the
uploaded. The
Uploaded.
assignment and all the lectures are
So
uploaded, ma'am.
this is the
Not
week 3,
done.
right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Assignment one is based on week one, na? So,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the
as simple.
questions got
As
displaced.
simple as that. Yeah.
मैम एक डाउट है कि एग्जाम में ऑप्शंस विल बी देयर और वी हैव टू राइट आवर
Both will
आंसर
be there. Both will be there.
ओके ओके मैम थैंक
It
यू
will be a computer-based exam or written exam?
Uh, it will be like Both will be there. Multiple choice will be more, but 2-3 descriptive will be there.
So it will be computer based.
Huh. It's online course, right? Definitely it will be computer based.
So calculator is allowed in the exam.
Yes, yes.
Because without calculator we cannot do this kind
Otherwise,
of
how you
problem.
will solve this?
Okay, fine.
So here,
System calculators are we can use, but we cannot take our calculator. There will be calculator in the system that we can use.
The scientific calculator is available in the
Yes, sir.
system.
you
That is
can
only
use.
scientific calculator only, sir.
Acha, acha, acha. I am not aware about that. Okay, thank you.
But difficult to use actually if you're not.
You have to everything. But
Sir,
definitely,
for that you have to use your mobile phone calculator,
Yes,
sir.
that's what the answers were coming slightly late for my end. I
Scientific
was,
calculator in your mobile,
yeah,
then
no,
you
no,
will be comfortable.
I was using that only, but then that's why the answers, if it's simple calculator, answers were coming late actually. Okay, we
Okay,
have
sir.
to get, so if a calculator is not allowed, we have to get used to this PC calculator basically.
then you have to practice how to use the
Yes, yes,
PC
yes, right,
calculator.
right.
It will be
Because
slowly.
even mobile also will not be available, right?
But maximum will be sine theta, root 3, those values, right? You won't be any,
Yes, ma'am.
I think, higher order things. And
Simple calculations, ma'am.
The biggest problem in the scientific calculator, like you have to take a control when it is using radian, when it is using degree actually. I
mm-hmm.
was using one on the PC like online calculator. I don't know. It was although it was showing degree, but it was working in the radian mode
Yes,
actually.
yes.
That is the biggest problem with the sine theta calculator. All that.
So that you have to practice. Otherwise, you won't get the option answers.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, most probably, those kind of problems you will get options. Only some descriptive. All problems will be 90% options. You have to just select that situation only. We saw that 1 nanometer problem, right? They will be confusing. You should be very careful with the unit, first of all.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me conclude it. So first I did the problem based on only the week one. Okay, week one it is lattice, crystal structure and Miller indices, and there you learned already X-ray diffraction also. So the main problems will come from the X-ray diffraction pattern, Bragg's law, then interplanar distance, those things, angle theta. Okay, now next one will be the planes and directions. So there you have to clearly check what is your plane, how it is intersecting, and the direction of the plane also. So in the normal crystal system like cubic, tetragonal or orthorhombic, all those are like a cubic rectangular shape system, then you can directly HKL you can use it. But for external system it will be HKIL method. Okay, in that case also you have to remember every time when you are taking A3 values, it is coming as full A3. A3 is 1 or A3 is half. These only two cases will come. Okay, so most probably all will be negative A3 also. That also you have to remember. These are just like while seeing option you may get confusion. Today I didn't give most of the problem options, but for your assignment and all you can see there will be options also. So while seeing option you should not get confused. Okay, and here you can see these are normal problems, and see here also finding planes also just see the intercept carefully, and for the vector also see the direction of the vector properly. It is in minus, and that case you have to use the origin. So some case whatever the origin you are choosing, that answer won't be there in the option. So you have to know how to try the multiple origins then. First see this kind of vector, definitely you can take only the normal origin or otherwise here, because it is negative b direction. Like that you have to see in your option which origin is corresponding. That also one thing you have to remember in this case. And next one will be finding planes, like you have to write the Miller indices. In such situation also, okay, plane will be much easier compared to the vectors. You have to clearly think about the direction also. So in that situation where just remember where it's starting, or in the case of vectors always you have to remember from the starting point how you can go through the end point through the axis, then you will get the answer. Okay, that is the one thing. And next, this problem you can say do it in multiple ways, but this case you have to remember what will be the root 2 value, what will be the 1 by root 2 value. So
Yeah,
for this is better, you have to just remember what will be the FCC structure, D1, D2 means D ratios, similarly BCC structure also. If it is not given, I will give it in the next
please
class.
share please share some reading material on this,
Yes,
or
yes.
you can just mention the from B Raghavan or BMD Callister also, where it
Okay,
will be engaged.
that I will share the next class. Now I didn't check it, like I know already this thing. So
No, no, no issues, no issues.
okay, next class I will share it. Okay, the link. Like I am only contacted by this online classes, no live session. So next class I will give it. Okay. Mm, and most probably remember normal crystal structures like NaCl, FCC structure or BCC structure. Those only familiar questions will come. So you have to remember that. And one more thing, one question. This K copper line. K copper line is the source for X-ray. So those things also you should remember. In lecture, what Sai is saying through words also, just remember it because in problem it may come. Okay, so you have to very thorough with the lectures, whatever. If from there only we'll ask question, but which point we cannot say. So K copper line is the source for X-ray. So that's why this problem came. And smallest glazing angle means what will be the theta value, or largest value, what will be the theta value. This all you should remember. Okay, and normal basic questions, the bonding and direction of the bond, and normal basic crystal problems, etc. Then small problems will be there. These all are, I think, assignment problems. Actually, I took these all from last year assignments. Okay, this year assignment I didn't check it. These are the last year assignment problems. And okay, converting to Miller indices. And here, and parallel planes will be the mirror image of it. So it will be minus, then here you can take it as a plus. So bar 1 will be 1. 1 will be bar 1. Okay, it is like that. Now every time, yeah, same. Here also, whenever the second problem in this slide, whenever you are taking the vectors, it should be very careful. Sometimes we will miss half where it is intersecting, half or plus 1. That also. And every time remember when you are doing vectors, you start from the end point and to the vector direction, how you can pass us through x, y, z axis, the base axis. Then you will get the correct answer for it. Okay. And check the options also. This problem also option was there, I didn't give it. And here also an external system, remember every time A1, A2, A3, then C axis. There will be 4 systems. That will be the last slide. First week, last lecture, it's about this. If anyone has doubt, you can see the lecture once again. In the last portion, Sir explained all this. And this is the very basic formula for it. I hope all you understood, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Okay, so next class, what I will do, we'll take the second week. Okay, I will see the second week assignment also and I will try to solve it. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah,
This tutorial will be happening every
every Monday,
Monday,
Monday
every
6
Monday.
to 8.
Okay.
And ma'am, link will be same. This only
Link will
for
be this
joining.
one, and this video recording I will upload in YouTube. I think NPTEL will share the YouTube link too. Like the program,
Okay.
whatever we solved, everything will be available. By today itself, I'll upload. NPTEL coordinator, they will share the videos to you.
Okay.
And it will be useful
Okay.
for your exams also. They will share it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.